So what I have here, I'm going to try to get ready to paint water in my classes on Tuesday and Wednesday. So what I've done is I've taken a Sharpie marker and I've made a black line here. I'm gonna do another one on this side. And we'll do one here too. Using a Sharpie marker because it's waterproof. And this is on the back of another watercolor that I did, because I'm, conserving paper. And I have a bunch of pigments that I just took out of my palette that I'm gonna try. I've got quite a range of yellows, not quite as many blues. And then I've got my Viridian. I want to just do a swatch of it too and see how that compares to what I mix. So to get started, I'm going to do a very simple approach, which is to squeeze a little bit of the paint right on my paper instead of on a palette. So I may change that method if it doesn't work. I'm taking a brush, a flat brush. I have I think this is a 1/2 inch, a 1/4 inch. Yeah, my 1/2 inch doesn't look too in best condition. So I think I'll take this one. And I'm just gonna paint a few swatches of my yellows to start with. So I'll start, I've kind of arranged them according to the way they look on the color wheel. So I'm just gonna put a little dab right here. And this is my Winsor Newton Aureolin. Let's see now, I've got to think this through. What was I gonna do here? I think I was gonna do my blues over here. So let me start. Oh. Sometimes can't get the tube. Okay, now, while I'm doing this, before I forget what it is, I'm gonna write on here what it is. It's Winsor and Newton, WNAY. And the number, I'm gonna look and see if the number is on here, on the tube. I think it should be, I think I have it over here. PY 40, it says. The reason I'm doing this so that the more concentrated color is right by the black line is because that way I'll see if it's got transparent or not. And I'm watering it down as I go, so it's thinner toward the bottom. I think I got a big glob of it up here, is why it's. Look at that, opaque. All right, so the next one I'm gonna try is I have the Daniel Smith Azo Yellow. I thought Aureolin yellow was pretty transparent, but the pigment's showing. So on this one, I'm gonna put AZY. And this one is PY 150. Oh, it's got two numbers, 151 and 820. Oh, it's, oh no, ASO is what I wrote. It's PY 151. And it's Daniel Smith. And the next one I'm going to do is Hansa Yellow Medium. Well, I think I might, maybe should have made these closer together so I can get them all on here. Didn't think this through quite as well as I could have. Yeah, Hansa Yellow Medium, it's Daniel Smith. This one goes to this. Let's see what number that one is. PY 97. Windsor Yellow is next. I'm gonna put them closer together. I might have to get another piece of paper, actually. This one is the Windsor Yellow. I already did this chart here, which I could use for glazing, but I didn't do the transparent, I didn't put the black marker on it. So I wanna, maybe I'll just paint over this too when I get, if I run out of time and see what happens, but. This is the Windsor Yellow and it's PY 154. Oh, this is Winsor Newton. And yeah, maybe, oh, I'll try one more. Let's see what would happen with New Gamboge. Just curious. I'm gonna leave out the yellow ochre. Oh, wait, it's, yeah. Maybe it's Naples yellow. Let's see. This got red in it, so I don't think it's gonna be the best. And that's PY 150 and PR 209. Let's see, what's this one? I think that'll do for both. So now I'm going to go with some of my blues. The drying out, it's my manganese blue hue. It has a greenish tone to it already. I should have some cerulean. Where's my cerulean?
What is that manganese blue hue? I'm just curious.
What is it?
Yeah. Or what brand, what pigment?
Spencer Newton. It's PY 15 PR. Oh, wait, no, that was the Winsor Newton, no, New Gamboge. Let's see. I'm looking on the tube, just a second.
I don't want to interrupt you, but
Okay. See if I can get good light. Just a second. Need a magnifying glass.
yeah, I know.
Uh, I don't see that. Oh, here it is. It's PR 15. R? Could it be?
That doesn't,
I don't think so. I don't think it could be an R.
well, it could be PB15.
That's what I have, is PB 15, colon 3, and PW like
Which is,
4.
that's phthalo green shade.
Yeah, mine's PB 15. I just couldn't read the B.
Well, it looks
Yeah,
like a teal.
Sylvia and Tim, can you please tell me also what is the difference between manganese blue and Newton phthalo blue? Winsor
Well,
Newton.
you can't get manganese blue anymore, according
Yeah,
to,
I mean hue. Now they make hue. But what's the difference?
I don't know. That's why I asked the question.
And I don't know the answer. Looking for the real name. Oh, this is one of those dried out tubes. Oh dear. I'll just keep that out to put in a palette, to squeeze out, cut out. Here's my cerulean. And it's a fresh tube, so I got a huge amount of pigment. You're gonna see the fact that it's also not completely transparent.
In some places, they say that they add white to cerulean blue. Is it true?
The watercolor?
Yes. To cerulean specifically,
I would say no.
no? And they make it from phthalo blue. Is it true or?
No, no.
Okay.
True cerulean is not phthalo. It's its own.
Okay, so this is also Winsor and Newton. And it's got a number too, I think. Well, that's one thing I have to put on my list is to get a magnifying glass to read these things. I'll have to look it up later. All right, so here's my phthalo blue. It's the green, let's see, is it the blue shade? Wait, is it? It doesn't say blue shade, it just says phthalo blue. It's Schminky. Can't get the tube to open.
Celia, do you have PB15, Taylor?
Does it have to be what?
No, do you have, like, your Taylor is PB15 or different number? Yours.
Well, I'm gonna look and see what it says on it. Maybe I can read it, the type is a little bit bigger. It's Schminky, do they put it on the tube? Oh yeah, PB15 :1.
Thank you.
There.
Well, all of these questions really sort of highlight why it's important to do your own, your own research and document like Sylvia's doing now. We should all be doing this for the paints we own.
Right, because otherwise yours might not be the same brand.
Yeah, and formulations vary by brand greatly.
Yeah. Okay, now I want to do cobalt. I'm running out of room on here. But I know it's cobalt to be pretty transparent. I didn't mean to take up all the time doing a demo, but I want you to at least see the process.
If you can afford it, it's worth buying genuine cobalt because it's different than the cobalt hue.
I think I got the genuine.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
These are Newton.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's PB28.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, and they make the hue because it's made from ultramarine, which is much cheaper
I see.
and is close enough to be,
Yeah.
Made it.
This is the thing. It was schminky. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do one more. I'll do the French ultramarine. I'm gonna stick it over here. And then I'll do the Prussian blue and I'll let those dry and show you another video. And here's my Prussian over here. I just found out I have carpal tunnel syndrome on my right hand. During the break, I went to a couple different doctors. Which explains why my fingers are numb.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's horrible. That's what happens when you work with the computer a lot. You just got a spatter.
I'm gonna have to take my leave. I'm running out of battery.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're in the class again, Tim.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Wednesday, maybe. Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday, I think.
Okay. All right, let me make a little note here that that was my Prussian blue. And it was Winsor Newton. And let's see if I can see the number. I'm gonna have to put the number on later, you guys. This one is my French ultramarine. Winsor Newton. All right, so I'm going to stop the recording. So now I'm going to start painting the other colors on top of what I painted. And I wish I did have little, what I'm gonna do this time is just take it out of the tube instead of squirting it on the paper. I'm gonna start with my Aureolin yellow, my Winsor Newton Aureolin yellow. And I'm going to start right here. Oh, it picked up some of the blue, I think. Because it has a green tone already. I might have to do this more than one time. Now I'm going with my, let's see which one, Azo yellow, I think it is. To make sure I don't have any blue in my brush. Probably should get clean water too. Well, I think I need to go strong across this too, because I won't get the full effect. And the next one is Hansa Yellow Medium. Start on this side too. I think this is where we'll see a difference if we put the yellow first or last. The next one is Windsor Yellow. We'll start on this side this time. And so the next one is New Gamboge, I think. Oh, no, see, yeah, New Gamboge. Now I get into the blues. So my manganese blue. I think that was the one that was so dried out, so I'm gonna get a tube that's not so dried out. Oh, this isn't even a blue hue, it's the actual manganese blue, it's the original. Wow, that's a beautiful color, I can see the difference. Well, that's got some pretty good vibrant color when it goes over the yellow. And clean off the tube. Prussian blue. Okay, so in looking at the finished piece, it looks like the cerulean blue and the manganese blue the one that's the manganese blue, not the manganese blue hue, are really the best combinations with some of the yellows. I have to take a better look to see exactly which yellows. But I think that I want to try next is to mix some of those together on the palette and see what I get. I also want to try the Viridian and maybe the Phthalo turquoise. I think I have a turquoise, cobalt turquoise. So I'll let you know what I find when I do that.